What's good, guys? This is now 2 minute warning. Fury, we're now second and 5. Tim Santos, Mike, take it away.
All right, fellas. We all know what happened last quarter. In case you forgot, Dez Bryant has signed his contract. He's a Dallas Cowboy for life. We are celebrating. In case you missed a toast, we're gonna toast it up again. Now, Demaryius Thomas, the second best wide receiver in the league. He signed for almost the same deal as Dez Bryant, 43.5 guarantee, almost the same thing. Fellas, man, I'm gonna tell you this. I was kind of surprised that he will kind of sign only because the future of Peyton Manning. We don't know the future of Peyton Manning. We don't really know. It's a new offense. I kind of felt that he wanted to do the tag, maybe risk it, and then try to get re-signed by somebody else next year. But he took the deal. I didn't know Demaryius Thomas' mother was being released. She's been incarcerated for since he was 11 years old. So Barack Obama has some special thing where she's able to come out and see her son play football, which I think is great. And he signed a big deal. I'm very happy for him. I think the Denver Broncos should be competing for a title, but I don't think they'll make it because of Peyton Manning.
I don't think the deal is really. I think the deal is a little too much. I think actually the deal is smart on his part. If Peyton's injuries continue to see him decline, like Bebe ain't gonna look good next season. You know what I'm saying? Like if your quarterback ain't up to snuff, and here's the thing with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is not out throwing anybody. He's out thinking people. But the problem is if you go bully on him, it's like the 5th grade bully picking on the nerd. In the 5th grade, he's strong enough to just snuff him. It ain't about smarts then. So the problem is Peyton Manning's gambling like, okay, I bet he's going to be open. But if you're playing against a tough team, no one's going to be open. So you got to throw him open, and Peyton can't do that anymore. So here's why I think this is smart for Bebe. This really might be the most money he can get. Because in the NFL, it's what have you done for me lately? So if he has one bad season, no one cares about the catch he had against the Steelers with Tebow. No one cares about the seasons he had before because they'll just say, oh, it was all Peyton. And then where is he at? Another big, tall receiver. So it's a good deal. And personally, look, I rep for all my Georgia Tech receivers, but I don't think Demaryius Thomas is on Dez Bryant's level at all. I don't think he's really even worth that contract. That's why I think it's a great signing. I think the one catch was again on zero coverage, running a slant. If you run a sub 4.5, you should be able to take the slant to the house against zero coverage. That's not game breaker. Like everything he runs is like a bubble screen and run out. Is that really him or is that the scheme? Because the blocks were on point. The line got out there. He just had the speed. But are his routes clean? No. Emmanuel Sanders runs way better routes than him.
Yes, he does. I give you that.
No.
I give you that.
So, I don't see him as Dez Bryant. So, again, it's brilliant that he signed for about the same money that Dez Bryant got. Because after this season, he may not have had the chance to. So, hey, close to Georgia Tech. We stay winning.
I look at it this way. No, Demaryius Thomas is not the number 2 best receiver in the league. Not even close, my dude.
No.
Not even close. He's had most of his success under the Peyton Manning era. For the last 2 years, it's mostly because of that. Take away Peyton Manning, when he had Tim Tebow, what did he really do? Other than that big catch in the playoffs. He's not a bad receiver, but is he really that type of receiver that's a game changer? Is he somebody you're going to scheme and plot against? I don't think he is. Maybe it's just the scheme itself in Denver, and maybe it's just the fact that Peyton Manning does, hitting his receivers off or whatever. But I don't really think Demaryius Thomas is worth this contract. I can't hate him for taking it because, like Mike said, this is probably going to be his best chance to make any serious money at all. Because if you take him away from the system and no Peyton Manning, unless you're giving him Tom Brady or somebody else, what's he going to be worth? What is he really? How good is he really? I mean, I can see why he did the deal because of that, but I'm not really sure why Denver did this deal that long anymore. Especially with Peyton Manning's probably going to retire after this year, maybe. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, here's the way I feel, and I totally understand what both of you guys are saying. And you know, Mike, you gave up a good point. The way his roster's not that clean. Emmanuel Sanders runs way better routes, and Emmanuel Sanders really came up last year. But you know what the thing is, and I will say this, that the offense with these guys going on a lot of spread has made it easy for Demaryius Thomas not to see that much double coverage. I give you that.
Exactly.
But I do understand that. But the thing I look at is that Peyton Manning, even though I will say they're not going to go no far, but because his quarterback's smart, you know, you see the history with Marvin Harrison, we see Reggie Wayne. He made these guys 3 times better than what they're supposed to be. And, I just think that with Demaryius Thomas, and especially his height and speed, he's probably the biggest potential receiver, best out of the 3 that Peyton Manning can make him that much better. And, and last year was his first year. Oh, excuse me, second year. I think this year he'll be a little bit, third year coming up. I think this year he'll be a little bit much better with his route and things like that because Peyton Manning always teaching these receivers how to do different things. That's why he's the best quarterback in the league. As far as the money wise, I tell you this, nobody is getting Calvin Johnson's money, never, because that was a dumb deal. That over $100 million deal, it was a stupid deal. But the thing is, Dez Bryant and Demaryius Thomas both set the market up, and $70 million is not a lot of money for a receiver. The guarantee is great because the thing is now is you already took half the contract.
Yep.
So now you got, and it gives you a lot of room and space to make deals with other players on the team, which is very important. So, it's like, don't get me wrong, your criticism does have a lot of facts. A lot of facts. If he's not, here's the thing. Santos said he's not the number 2 receiver. Santos, if I'd asked you, you especially you too, Mike, where would you put Demaryius Thomas at if he's not the number 2 receiver in the league?
Okay, I got you on that one. So I got 1A, 1B is Megatron Dez Bryant. I'll take Julio Jones over him. I would take... You know what? Dang. I want to take A.J. Green over him, but A.J. Green is flip-floppy. So... I'll probably take I think I put Julio over him, and I know I'm forgetting somebody else. Don't forget, I wouldn't put Keenan Allen up there yet, but I think he deserves recommendation. But yeah, I think I would put Demaryius like a solid 5 or 4.
I'd probably put him in the top 10, but there are some receivers I'd rather have over Demaryius Thomas. I mean, like, Julio Jones is definitely one of them. He's got athleticism. He's got a little bit of everything going on there. You have guys like I mean, and this may sound crazy as well. Jordy Nelson. I mean, he does the damn thing. He does the damn thing.
What?
Yeah.
I take him.
What?
I take him. I take Randall Cobb over Demaryius Thomas as well.
I don't know about Cobb.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold up.
I don't know.
But no, honestly, I'm gonna take A.J. Green over all those guys, with Julio Jones probably 3rd, and then mix it up in terms of how it goes.
Okay, now I got receivers back. Okay.
Wait.
Antonio Brown, Julio Jones.
Oh, Antonio Brown. He's another one.
Yeah, I would put Bebe and Jordy Nelson on the same tier. That's what I put.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not putting no system-wide receivers in no top 5. Jordy Nelson is a system receiver. So is Randall Cobb. These guys are not the type of guys that are going to grind it out with the best of the best. Now, I'll tell you this. Here's it. You say Jordy Nelson's better than Demaryius Thomas. That's disrespectful right there. I can understand Antonio Brown. I can understand Antonio Brown.
I definitely
not Jordy Nelson.
That's why I said 4 or 5. Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, Megatron, Dez. That's 4.
Listen, I'm sorry to say, man. Listen, you know what? I agree with Mike. I don't like about AJ Green. To me, he's fragile. He really can't get away from that much separation. I really don't.
Talent though. He has
talent, but he needs body. He don't have no speed. He don't have no speed. But listen, I don't want to. I am having some good Like, before I say it.
This guy.
Woo!
Timmy's getting drunk right now. See?
No, not at all. I'm gonna put Odom Beckham on that list. I'm sorry. I'm totally sorry. I gotta listen. I gotta respect that man. What he can do on the field. I was looking at some highlights, and there was a catch that was I believe it was out of bounds against Richard Sherman. That it didn't count. But the dude reached over Sherman's body and palmed it with 3 fingers. With 3 fingers. This man goes to the ball. He does not let the ball go to him. And he has big eyes to know what's going around him. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. You know what? I don't want to spoil it from the last quarter, but I will say this. If I gotta put my top 5 is going to be Dez Bryant. Is going to be Demaryius Thomas, Julio Jones. Julio Jones will be better if it's not for the injuries. Too many injuries. My number 4 is Antonio Brown. My number 5 is Odom Beckham Jr. And number 6 is Megatron. I'm sorry.
All right. But here's the only thing that I respect what you're saying. The only thing you gotta watch out for is when people have great rookie seasons, you can't put them in that list until the 3rd year.
Mike
put them there in year 3 easy. Show me something second year.
Turning one down for folks. We'll be right back.